Woman of Influence. Thank you so much for joining me for another great and marvelous show today. If you have any comment, please share it with me. But sit back, relax, and let's go into the show. It will be a blessing if I hear your voice in the show. God bless you.
Women of influence. The glory of the Lord shine on you. Arise, shine, for your light now has come. Women of influence, the glory of the Lord shine on you. Oh, the glory of the Lord shine on you.
Feel like giving up, and I'm telling you, it's happened. You will get to a point in your life that you really feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so tired, and you want to really give out and give up and just throw in the towel. But there is destiny on you. And I believe that God have called all of us to do something. It's a privilege. I mean, look at what's happened around us, the COVID, and how many people that pass away. So if we are alive today, it's just a blessing. It just, okay, let me face my mic. Let me face my mic right now. Help me here to face my mic very well. I think I have to bring it somewhere here. Is good. It's good now. Is it better? Okay. All right. Can you hear me now? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I have to adjust my mic so you can hear me better. So thank you once again for joining me. So as I was saying, I believe that it's a privilege that you and me are alive now. And it's for a purpose. It's for a purpose that we are alive now. So thank you so much. We are also on Instagram right now. So those of you who are on Instagram, please join us and let's do this. So, life, how did I even put it? Life is interesting. Let me put it that way. Life is interesting, and sometimes your plans and how you really want it to go sometimes doesn't go that way. But that does not mean that you have to forget about, life. I believe that as we are living is a privilege. It's something that we have to be grateful that at least we are breathing. And we wake up in the morning and we can feel yourself, you can eat, you can drink. Some people don't have that privilege. So when you have that, it's something that you have to be grateful of, and you have to take it serious. So successful men and women keep moving. They keep moving. Okay, if we want to be very successful, we have to keep moving. You might make a mistake. We all make a mistake. Okay, we all make a mistake in our lifetime. Okay, some mistakes are very, very costly. Some mistakes you cannot even come back. You cannot recover. You cannot come back to it. So there's a lot of things that sometimes happen. But don't quit. Okay, don't quit. Maybe you open a business and there were mistakes, and because of that the business is not going the way they have to go. Find something to do, to let it keep going, but don't quit. Because anything you quit, it means you cannot gain out of it again. You cannot, it won't benefit you if you quit. If it's a relationship and you quit on it, it won't benefit you. So everything that you are doing, make sure that you keep on moving. Okay? For us to be successful, we have to keep on moving. Sometimes you have to move, in pain. Sometimes you have to move in joy. Sometimes you have to even move in regret, knowing that tomorrow will be better than today. So you really, really have to keep on moving. You don't quit. You don't quit. You cannot afford to quit. You cannot afford to give up. Especially, those of us who are in ministry, those of us who are doing something worth, I'm telling you, you cannot quit. You just have to keep on moving. Move, move, move. And I said, sometimes you have to move even when you're in pain. You really have to move. Okay, when even it's painful, and like running, it's not easy. Sometimes it's very painful, but if you know what you're about, you still have to keep on moving. Okay, so we have to keep on moving, and we don't want to quit. So successful people don't quit. Successful people don't quit. And sometimes it does not matter how slow you go, as long as you don't stop. Okay, as long as you don't stop. You don't want to quit just because you are going slow. Because sometimes you go slow. Starting a business, not knowing, the business, still not knowing a lot of things, you will have to sometimes start it slow. Start it slow. But guess what? Starting it slow, don't stop, okay? Maybe first year, you're not getting the needed customers, know that you want. First year, God asked you to open a church, you're not getting the needed people, coming to church, and you think, okay, will this thing work? Just make sure that you don't stop. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. I always say, and I think even last week I mentioned it. My husband all these years have a dream of, one day having his six-pack. And I always tell him, if you continue to do what you are doing, eat right, exercise, don't eat late, which is most of preachers, their issue, because normally when you are going to preach, you don't want to eat. But when you finish, you want to eat. So I keep on telling him, if you stop snacking, if you stop eating late, and you do what you are doing, because he's very good now with his exercise. I mean, from Monday to Saturday now, at least 1.5 hour every morning, he's running or he's walking. So he's really doing good. So I told him, if you continue the way you are doing, one day it will happen. But if you stop, then it won't happen. So there are some things when you are doing, you can't afford to stop. And guess what? There are going to be a lot of things that will come your way, that you will feel it in the whole aspect of your being, that I have to stop this. I have to stop this. But, success is not built in a day. So there's going to be a lot of challenges that will come your way that you feel like, hey, I have to stop this. This thing is not working, or something like that, But don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Because sometimes failure is only the opportunity to start again. Okay? Most of the time, failure is just opportunity to start again. Just this time, you'll be wiser. You'll be smarter. You will know exactly how to do. So if the business is not working, don't stop. Maybe it has failed. Don't stop. Don't stop. If the church, maybe it has failed. Don't stop. Because guess what? If you stop, then that's it. But the failure is just opportunity for you to start again. And this time, guess what? When you fall at a place and you get there again, you just are very careful. I don't know about you, but just very careful, where you fall, not to fall again. Growing up, my mother always used to say that when you fall at the same place twice, it means you are not wiser, you are not learning. Okay? So if you fail at something, that does not mean that you have to stop. Sometimes it's just an opportunity for you to start again. Okay? For you to start again. For you to go and learn about whatever was going on, that what make you feel, for you to go and invest more, for you to do something better. But don't stop. Failure does not mean that you have to stop. Just don't stop. Okay, just don't stop. Because stopping is easier. Quitting is easier. Quitting is easier. But don't stop. Don't stop. Within when COVID started, so that will be last year, March, I used to go to the gym, but with the COVID and everything, even Bishop was like, no, you can't go to the gym, that and that. So I really needed to keep up. So we started going to a park in our neighborhood that, I love that park. That park is huge. I mean, so big. And it's just kind of mountainous area, you have a flat area, then you have the hill, you have the mountain. I mean, this park is just an awesome. And guess what? When we started, So we were walking, then I started running. Okay, I started running. I ran 1 mile, then the 1 mile became 2 miles, and 2 miles became 3, 4, 5. Now sometimes I'm like 7. But guess what? This is how it starts. Normally, we will walk, then we get to a place. It's kind of in the valley, so we will run, into the valley. Then we will come to a flat place. Then sometimes we will run or walk through there. But I used to run at school. Okay, so when I started running, it was a joy for me. Okay, it was a joy for me. I have 3 children, and after 3 children at my age, 46, if I'm able to go back, to running and exercising like I used to do at high school days, I was so excited about it. And that time, my husband, wasn't used to the running aspect. So we will run to a point and he will stop. Then I will start running. Okay, I will start running. And I don't stop. And what's very, very interesting, now he ran as much as me. Okay, but what the difference between the two of us sometimes in a park is when I stop running, I don't stop. I have my own pace. He normally says that when you get into your pace, nobody can catch up with you. I'm not running so hard, but I have some certain pace that I go. And I will do that the same when I'm getting to the mountain. It's very hard, so I use all my energy at that place, to climb the mountain. And when I get to a flat place, I kind of relax a little bit. I get to the mountain again, I use all my energy, but I don't stop. I keep on doing it. I keep on just running. I will run little by little till I get to my destination. So sometimes, and I'm telling you, when I'm doing that, it's not easy because my knees will be crying, okay? Everything in me will be crying. Sweat is coming. And I keep on asking myself, when is this thing going to be easy? It's more than 1 year now, almost 2 years, okay, that I started doing this thing. But every morning, I feel it in my body, okay? The hardest thing I have to do every morning is to wake up from my bed and have to go to the walk or to run. That's the hardest thing. But guess what? When I finish doing it, I feel very good in my mind. I feel very good in my body. Then now when I wear my dresses, I feel very confident in my dress. It's working for me. But I'm telling you, it's not easy. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes I'm like, I'm not going there. My husband is saying, no, you have to go. We have to go. Thank God for him encouraging me. No, you can't sleep in. Let's go. So every morning, I have a little bit, somebody to encourage me. But I love it. Okay, so don't stop. Because when you're doing something that is worth it, I'm telling you, everything will fight against you. And sometimes you feel like stopping it will maybe let people not to talk about what you are doing, or stopping it will let everything cease. No. Actually, stopping it is you losing or whatever you are doing not benefiting you. So thank you so much. Please continue to share the video with somebody. If you are just joining us, we are talking about not to give up, because it's easy to give up, but what is easy is it giving up or keep on moving. And as women of influence, we will choose to keep on moving. No matter what comes our way, we will keep on moving. Please, if you have any comments, you can say it. It's help with people to understand what you are talking about. So your comments are welcome. Thank you so much. Sister Julie put here that no pain, no gain. That's very true. No pain, no gain. I know one of my personal trainer always used to say is that you have to choose your pain. You have to choose your pain. So no pain, no gain is very important. You have to choose your pain. You can choose your pain right now by exercising, eating right, or you can choose your pain later by being on medication and being sick, and the doctors tell you, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't do that. You know that it's very, very interesting. I don't know whether you know. But anytime somebody asks you not to do something you want to do it, that's the hardest thing in life. If you go to your doctor and they tell you you can't eat sugar, all of a sudden, your system would give you 100% reason why you have to eat sugar. So, for me, I have decided I don't want to get to a point in my life that a doctor will tell me, you cannot eat this because your blood is this, you cannot do this because this one is this, you cannot do this. So I'm going to live my life in a way that I will just do it in a way that nobody will tell me. One day, when I get to 50, when I get to 60, when I get to 70, they won't tell me any story because I'm so fit. Okay, that is my goal. But I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's just not easy. When they ask you not to do something, you want to do it. You want to do it. So we have to choose our pain. We have to. Last week I think I mentioned it, that it's anything worth doing comes with pain. And I was walking with my husband, and I was so tired, especially when we came from Africa. I went to this walk, and I was like somebody is beating me at the park. I was so out of it. And I asked him that, and I was asking a question that, does life comes with pain? Then he said, oh, I don't think it's a right question to ask. And I'm like, look at the way I'm suffering. This is pain. Okay? So that is life too. It's life. You have to be healthy. But I'm in pain. But then I said that those who know how to manage pain, those who know how to conquer pain, always succeed. Because everything that is worth doing will come with pain. I mean, look at the Olympics is going on now. Look at the training there. These people have trained for 4 years? And look at what is going on now. It comes with pain. We just end the European soccer and all those things. It comes with pain. Everything comes with pain. If you're a professional, you have to stay overnight, to do some work. You have to sacrifice something. Everything that you are doing in life that is worth doing will come with a form of pain. So you have to know how to manage pain. You just have to know that. And it's really help you when you know how to manage pain. Okay, so it comes with it. But make sure that you are not stopping. Make sure you are not stopping. Okay, because even failure is an opportunity to begin again. And this time you'll be more, intelligence. You will have more wisdom. You will know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. Yes, my mom says that you can choose your pain. That is true. Sometimes keep it in mind all the time. Yeah, something to keep in mind all the time. It's true. You have to choose your pain. And those of us who don't like pain, it's very interesting. It comes with it. Life comes with it. So you have to decide to choose whichever pain you want. But life comes with it. So you have to, if you want to succeed, you always want to do that. Sister Julie says that Jesus didn't give up through all his pain. I love that. Which we could never bear. Oh, there's no way we can bear that pain that he went through. Can we imagine where we could if Jesus choose to give up? I think our life will never be where it is now. Because Jesus didn't give up, we are all here, and we are partaking of God's grace, we are partaking of God's wisdom and knowledge, and it's just amazing because he decided not to give up. So you too cannot afford to give up. Okay? And as we are here, never give up on something that you cannot go a day without thinking about it. Never give up on something that you cannot go a day of thinking about it. And that can be a relationship, that can be, your business, friendship, that can be something that you are doing. If you are thinking about this thing 24/7, that is your talent. That is what God has for you. Never give up on those things. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. So never give up. Never give up. If you are in ministry, never give up. Okay? You notice that your life, you think about, ministry 24/7. That is what keep you awake. That is what keep you going. You don't want to give up. So anything, you keep on thinking about it, that you cannot live a day, a minute, okay, without not thinking about this thing. Those things, please don't give up, no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how challenging it can be. Never give up on those things. Never give up on those things. And never give up on anything, because great things take time. Great things take time. Let me repeat myself. Great things take time. So never give up on anything that is in your hand right now that you are doing. If that thing is going to be great, it will take time. Church building, take time. Ministry building, take time. Businesses, take time. Everything you find yourself doing will take time if it have to be great. Because there are some things that, it can just pop up like that. But will it survive a lifetime? Will it survive a lifetime? Because if it's going to be great, I'm telling you, if it's going to be great, it takes time. So don't rush through something that is worth. Don't rush through. Sometimes I see people who will be running and they really want to achieve something, and they get to a point, and all the effort, all the things they put in, now they just want to let it go. Just because one challenge comes. Just because one challenge comes. So anything that is going to be great, it takes time. It really takes time to do that. So please continue to share the video. Let your comments come. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. God bless you so much. Let your comments come. Let your comments come in. Our greatness weakness lies in giving up. So sometimes our great, is the weakness sometimes we entertain is when we give up. Okay? But the most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. So don't let giving up be your weakness. Don't let it be your weakness. But sometimes when you really feel like, I'm done, just say to yourself, I'm going to try it one more time. Because it will amaze you. That one more time can do something greater to the whole situation. That one more time can do something to change everything. So sometimes our weakness is, it's light in giving up. So don't entertain it. And I'm telling you, I'm here, I'm leadership, I'm a pastor, I'm a mother, I run ministry, woman of influence, hands of grace. I do all those things. And I'm telling you, sometimes not doing anything is so easy. it's so easy not to do anything. And sometimes just to let just things go and say, oh, no, I can't do this. Sometimes it's so easy. But our life is to share with others. Our life is to impart. Our life is to influence. Our life to encourage others. Our life to make each other better, each other greater. And if we are going to do that, when you feel that overwhelmingness of letting it go, always remember that you will try one more time. One more time. One more time. And that one more time can be the golden, treasure. One more time. So whatever you are now, whatever place you are now, whatever is going on now, and you're about to say, I'm done, I just want to encourage you right now. Can we try one more time? That relationship, can you try one more time? Can you go to counseling? Can you let somebody speak to you guys? Can you try one more time? That son of yours, that daughter of yours, that you think, oh, the devil is getting him. I've done everything. I've invested everything. This is not going to work. This son is not going to change. Can you try one more time? Can you do something different? One more time. Can you try it? That business that you think you have invested all your money and it's not yielding any increase and nothing is happening. Can you try one more time? Just try one more time. I love Nike. They are saying, just do it. I love it because sometimes when I'm doing something and I am facing difficulty, I just say to myself, you just have to do it. Just do it. Sometimes you just have to do it. So can you try one more time? Just one more time. Whatever you are doing. Can you try it again? Maybe COVID came and wiped some things. Maybe COVID came and destroyed some things. Can you start all over again? Can you start all over again? Because our God gives us grace. And the grace of God make everything, possible. The grace of God doesn't make things easy. The grace of God doesn't make things, just fall in place and everything is fine. But the grace of God makes things possible. So with the grace that God has given you, can we do one more, just one more time? Go back to that business. Go back to that relationship. Go back and talk to that person. Go back and do something, but don't give out. Okay? Don't. Just try one more time. Just try one more time. And most of the time, I just want to encourage you. Believe. Because we live in a generation that nobody will believe for you. Let me put it that way. Nobody will believe for you. And I've said it here again. Sometimes people envy and jealousy will not even let them go their way and tell you that you are doing something worth it. So you really have to believe in your own self. You really have to believe in the abilities, the talents that God has given you. You have to believe in what you heard God say to you. You have to believe it. Because when you believe, you are halfway there. Anytime you believe in something, you are halfway through there. Whatever it is. When you believe, you are halfway through it. So with all the challenges that you are facing, if you believe you can, okay, then you are halfway through it, because it's going to be possible. It's going to be possible. So just believe it. Okay, just believe it. And do that thing. You know, push it one more time. Push it one more time. Push it one more time. Just do it. Because once you believe, our beliefs is everything. Once you have faith that God is with you, that God will do it through you, that with God all things are possible, even when it seems like it's not going to happen. If you believe, you are halfway through whatever that you have to do. Wherever you are going, you're halfway through it. So believe it. Believe you can. Just believe you can. Just believe you can. You know, I love when, you know, people throw encouragement, you know, to you. I love when people are telling you, you know, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. But, okay, even in the Bible says that David took his men, you know, to war. Then when they left, the enemy came and took all their children and take all their wives. And when David came back, guess what? The men that he went to war with wanted to stone him. Because if he didn't take us, our wives and our children were going to be there. And the Bible says that David encouraged himself. It will get to a point in your life that the only person that can encourage you is you. To get to a point in your life that the only encouragement will come from your own self. So you have to learn to talk to yourself. You have to learn to encourage yourself. You always have to have it at the back of your mind. What God told you about whatever you are doing. And when it gets tough, when darkness comes, don't forget what God told you when you were in the light, when you were with Him. And He told you, this is what I want you to do. When you get to a point and the darkness show up, and the devil wants to be the devil. You know, I love it when my husband says that, just leave the devil to be the devil, and you just be the child of God. Because at the end of the day, the devil will always be the devil. We cannot do anything about his tricks and his lies and all the things that we do. We cannot do anything about it. So just leave the devil to be the devil, and guess what? You do your own. Be your own. You know, be the child of God God have asked you to be. So when things are not going the way you want it to go, always remember, okay? Always remember what God told you in the light when darkness show up. But believe. Because once you believe, you are halfway through there. We have a question here. How do you maintain consistency? How do you maintain consistency? How do you maintain consistency? I think being constant in life is one of the greatest thing, gift that you could ever have. Because everything you do, you need to be constant with it. You really need to. So what you have to, how to maintain it is, as I just said, you have to know what you have to do. You have to encourage yourself when even nobody is there to encourage you. Okay, so let me use this as an example. So you see, with all this running that I'm doing, I have a goal, okay? I'm 46. I think so. Yeah, sometimes I forget my age, but I think so. But the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, I love it because it's making me fit. But I have a goal that when I get to 50, I want to run a marathon. I don't know about you, but that is my goal. And I've told my husband that when I get to 50, I am running a marathon. Because when I get to 50, I still want to feel like I'm 13. I still want to feel like I'm 19. I still want to feel like I'm 20. Age is just a number, okay? So when I get to 50, that is when I want to really run this marathon. So as I'm running, as I'm exercising and doing all those things, I have a goal. So guess what? When the going gets tough, okay, when the going gets tough, when my knees are crying, when everything in my body is telling me, you can't do this because you are aging, and I said to myself, if I don't do it now, I can't do it when I'm 50. So it means I have to keep going. When you have projects, when you have a purpose, when you know the destiny God has put on you, you cannot afford not to maintain your consistency. You cannot afford. So everything that you have to do, you have to encourage your own self. You have to pamper your own back. You know, when you fail, you have to tell yourself, hey, it's just a step back. I'm going at it again. I can do this. You have to believe, you know, that you can, and you'll be halfway through it. You have to do all those things because guess what? Destiny is calling. Your purpose is there that need to be fulfilled. So knowing who you are and what you want to achieve and what God has, you know, given you, the gifting, the vision, the dreams, everything will let you know that you cannot afford not to maintain your consistency. So it's very, very important we do that. What causes us to give up and not to try? What causes us to give up and not be tired? Oh, not to try. Okay. What causes us to give up and not to try? So what causes us to give up and not to try? You know, so many things. You know, so many things can cause you, you know, to give up. As I said, sometimes you have to do it in pain. You have to do some things in pain. And when you don't know how to manage your pain, you will think that you don't have to try it. But I'm telling you, I don't know how I'm going to stress this, that life comes with pain. That is my conclusion. Okay, I'm 46 and that is my conclusion. Life comes with pain. And you have to choose your pain. You have to manage your pain. Because those who are successful in life have managed to know how to deal with pain. So yesterday I was watching the news, and this guy, Virgin, the CEO of Virgin, the plane. You know, he's trying to go to space, and he was able to go, okay? And he went to space, I think, for 4 minutes, but he was still there. Then, so he has been, you know, with his team, I think the 4 of them, they went to space. And now he's challenging all his millionaire friends, billionaires, billionaires, not millionaires, billionaires friends, to also come with space with him. So guess what? The Amazon CEO, he have resigned as CEO, but he's the founder. So he is going to join him, okay? And I know that a lot of billionaires are going to join this club. And guess what? Next year, he says that he's going to get passengers. So if you want to go to space, is 250 million, I think so. Maybe I didn't get it right, but I think it's in the millions. So I was watching the news with my husband, and I said, oh my God, next year I'm going, I'm going to space. And my husband says that, oh, if you have that money, please give it to me. I'm going to build church buildings all over the world. But when I was watching this guy, he said something. He said that this has been my childhood dream, that one day I will go to the space. And this guy have tried and tried, but guess what? He went to space. Whatever they took to space could have crashed. And his life and all his investment, all his money would be nothing because he is no more. But he took the risk. This is what I learned from watching this guy. That he knew that going to space, accident can happen and I will not come back. But he didn't let the fear, he didn't let the pain and all those things stop him. He went. And now, because he have conquered, oh, how beautiful it is to win in life. I don't know about you, but I love sports. And sometimes when people really, really want to win, and they don't win, even when they are second, their face and the one who won first position is never the same. You saw England this Sunday. Actually, I went to lunch with a girlfriend, so I missed the game. But after watching, I'm like, oh my God, these people. What broke my heart was Williams was there with the son. And you see the son's face. Like, oh my God, why did you go with this young boy to experience this pain? The disappointment on his face. But guess what? That is life. Okay? But winning always do something to you. So this guy is now inviting his other, billionaires, club to go to space. And Amazon CEO have accepted the challenge. I know a lot of people are going to accept the challenge to go with him. Okay? But you cannot, there's so many things that is going to cause you to give up. But don't let it. Try it again. Try it and try it better. Because I know that this is not his first attempt. He have tried again and again. I think last before the COVID is when all this news started, that he was going to the space. So guess what? It's been 3 years or something, and now he did it. I know some things stopped him, but he didn't let it stop him. And now he have achieved his childhood dreams. There's nothing that you too cannot achieve when you believe and when you don't give up. So please don't let anything cause you to give up. Okay? Don't let anything cause you to give up. So try again. Let's try again. Okay. How do I know if God is telling me to go another direction and me just giving up? How did I know if God is telling me to go to another direction? Okay, and me just giving up. So anytime God is talking to you, God is not, at the center of confusion. Everything God tells you will come that you can go to his word and have a confirmation. Everything God wants you to do, whether it's an edible voice God is telling you, whether you catch the vision or the dream from reading his word, whether you pray to him and he give you a direction, you can always go back to his word and you will find a confirmation there. So when God is giving you direction, it's direction that is going to give you, something that is worth it, something that it will bring glory to his name, something that is going to make you the way he wants you to be. So if you are giving up on something, okay, if you are giving up on something, you sometimes you have to know, is it personally that you want to give it up on something? But the direction of God will not ask you to give up on something. The direction of God always asks you to do something that is going to add to you, is to do something. And sometimes, let me put it this way, sometimes it's not going to be easy. Because sometimes, as Christians, we think that once God comes in, it means that it's easy. It's not going to be easy. So even if God have given you direction to maybe to start a school, that does not mean that you go to the city hall and they give you the license, you pass here and everything is smooth and you talk to people and everybody is, no. You can experience a lot of difficulty. But once God is in it, it will surely come to pass and it will become possible. Okay? So your giving up will not be God's direction, because God's direction will always make things worth. And I said it earlier. Anytime you give up, that thing that you give up on will never benefit you again. It never benefits you. But the directions of God bring a great increase and a great benefit to us. So that is the difference. That is the difference. And I believe that when you feel so much overwhelmed and you really want to give up, that is when you want to go to God. Okay? And when you go to God, I know He will give you grace. I know He will let you know that He is with you. He is with you. You know, when we used to go to Sunday school, and even sometimes when you read children's book and those things, you find those things in, you know, you see somebody walking, okay, and everything was fine, and sometimes, so it means God was there. Then you see a place will come that you don't see the person, but you see God. And sometimes you ask, so where is the person? You know, because when it gets tough, God have a way of carrying us. When it gets so tough, God have a way of carrying us. But He is with us every moment, every time. But sometimes you don't even feel that He is there. And most of the time that you don't feel God is there, that's when He's really, really, really there. It's really, really there. Okay? So instead of just quitting, go to God. Just go to God. And I know that He will surely give you the grace not to quit. Okay? Another question. How do you break the circle of failure and giving up? How do you break the circle of failure and giving up? Okay. So, you know, for me, personally, I always say that I don't want to repeat negative family history. I don't want to repeat negative family history. So if you really want to break the circle of how your family and those things, you have to trust God that you will do something different from what your parents, your mother, your sisters, what is in the family. You have to trust God to do something different from that, to do something different. You really have to trust God. And I'm telling you, it's possible. It's possible because I'm seeing it in my own life. I've been that where I am in life and where I'm going, it's totally different from what I saw or what is in the family, because totally have surrendered my life and give it to God for His work, what He wants me to do for His glory. And He is the CEO of my life, and He's directing it the way that is going to bring a blessing to the world and the way that is going to be marvelous in His own doing. So you really have to trust God to do something different from everything that is in the family, okay? It's in the family. A lot of the negativity things that is in the family, you have to trust God that your story will be different. You know, one time I have a guy, you know, like medically talking to him, and he said something that really makes sense to me. He says that sometimes we say that, oh, diabetes is in the family, blood pressure is in the family, this is in the family. But when you decide to live well, okay, to live very well, eat very well, don't eat all the fried chicken, don't eat all the macaroni and cheese, don't eat all those cheesy like your mother ate, and you decide to eat well and exercise, there is no way you will have diabetes, even if it's in the family. It's not guaranteed that because it's in the family, you also have to suffer it. No. If you live your life in a way different from how everybody is living in the family, you won't have that family disease. No. Okay? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You look at what your parents did, you want to trust God and do better than that. Don't repeat negative family history. And if everybody is in the family, they do things and they are tired and they give up, say to yourself, you will never give up. You will never give up. Okay? Just say to yourself, you will never give up. Because whatever you say to yourself, you encourage yourself with and everything, oh my God, it's possible. It's possible. God will make it possible. So just trust God. I'm using trust God because it's not easy. So trust God that you will not repeat negative family history. You will not repeat negative family history. You will not repeat negative family history. And most of the time, when we're talking about giving up, the trouble is we always think we have time, that you have all the time you have. I have time. So if I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. I have time. If I don't do it now, I'll do it then. No. You have to live your life as you have today as your last day. And everything that you need to do, trust God and do it now. That's those of you who have been postponing when to start eating right. You have been postponing since you are 40. Now you are 60, you are 70. You are still eating, you are still not eating right. You are still eating all those junks. You still go to QT and get their largest cup and fill it with soda and fill it with pink drink, yellow drinks, red drinks, all those drinks. The biggest cup that you can find, okay? Then it's in your car. I know I'm touching some things. Then it's in your car and that's all sugar, okay? You say that you are going to stop that. It's been 10 years. It's been 5 years. It's been 2 years. It's been January. Now we are in July. You are still holding that big car. You are still holding it, okay? So you have to start. Sometimes we think we have the whole day. We think we have the whole time. No. Start now. Whatever you have to do, do it today. Because you don't have the whole, world time for yourself. Do it today. Our life is not guaranteed tomorrow. But it's guaranteed today. You are watching me. We are breathing. We can walk. We can talk, we can dress ourselves, we can do all those things. Whatever you want to do, sis, let's do it now. We don't have time. We have today. So let's do it. That business plan that you don't even know where it is in your email, can you go and search for it today? Where? Can you search for it today? That business you start that you didn't have 2 or 3 customers in a month, so you think it's not worth, can you go back to it? Today, not tomorrow. Whatever. The work that you be, I will work tomorrow. I will work tomorrow, then tomorrow becomes the 3rd day, then the Thursday becomes 4th day. Can you start today? Can you start today? The weather is nice. Because of the rain, you see the crowd is there, so the sun is not Atlanta sun is not really on now. This is the best day today to start that walk. Okay, do 30 minutes. Do 30 minutes. Okay, just do 30 minutes. Do, 20 minutes. Tomorrow it can be an hour. The next day can be an hour and a half. Just do something. Just start. You start today. Because we don't have all the time that we think we have. And one of the things, please, I want us to know that is very, very important. You see in the world what you carry in your heart. This heart needs to be protected. I'm telling you. You see in the world what you carry in your heart. If your heart is full of hate, everything you see will be hate. To the sense that when people are showing you love, you cannot even receive love because your heart is full of hate. If you think that you are nobody, you have that in your heart. Nobody can convince you. Not even Jesus will convince you that you are somebody. So whatever is in your heart, that is what you are going to see in this world. You create your world with the things in your heart. You create your world with the things in your heart. If you want your heart to be beautiful, beautiful have to be in your heart. If you want your heart to be, your world to be joyful, joyful have to be in your heart. If you want your world to be filled with wonderful things, wonderful thoughts have to be in your heart. Fear. I was just talking about Virgin CEO. I know when he was going to the space, there was a little bit fear there. But he conquered it. He conquered it. So if there's fear in your heart, everything you see around you, you will be fear. If there's doubt, everything will be doubt. Everything will be doubt. Everything will be doubt. If all that you are thinking that on and what is in your heart is bad things, bad things, bad things, surely bad things is going to happen to you. You remember in the Bible, Job, he says that the things I fear most has happened to me. The things you fear every day will be the world that you live in. Okay? So whatever that is in your heart is how you're going to see your world. So, the list can go on and on. So please protect your heart. Protect your heart. Make sure you have good things. Make sure you have wonderful things. Even the Bible says that if there is anything to think about, think about the things that are noble, okay? The things that are pure. To the pure, everything is pure. If you have purity in your heart, everything around you will be pure. And if your heart is right, even when people's heart is wrong, when people don't have a good heart about you, it will not work. It will not work. Because guess what? You have a good heart. So what is in your heart is very, very important. It's just so much important that you protect your heart. Because it will let you to either still move on in life or to give up in life. What is in your heart? As you are watching me, what is in your heart? Make sure it's things that are pure. Make sure it's things that are going to give glory to God. Make sure it's things that are going to you to know that you can make it, you can do it, you're going to conquer this, challenge. Just get up and know that you are strong enough to go through life, and every challenge that comes your way, God will give you the ability, the grace to be able to conquer it. It's very important you do that. You become what you surround yourself with. That's another point. You become what you surrounded yourself with. If you surround yourself with joy, if you surround yourself with wisdom, knowledge, those things are contagious. If you have friends who are always sad, always the world is coming to an end and I don't know what to do, and everybody hates me and everybody is talking about me and all complaints here and there, it's contagious. You will catch it. If you are walking with friends that are doing something, that are going somewhere, that are making things happen, that are enjoying their life, joyful here and there, it's contagious. Okay, so your surrounding is very important. You have to choose very, very careful. Your environment will become you. Your environment will become you. Your environment will become you. So it's very important you make sure that you surround yourself with good stuff, okay, good people. Surround yourself with how you want your life to be. Because your environment will become you. So if your environment is dirty, you'll be dirty. If your environment is clean, you'll be clean. You will be clean. So it's very important you do that. And Mrs. Anna says that you become what you confess. Words have life. I believe that too, 100%. You become what you confess. Words is life. So if you are always saying you are nobody, you become nobody. So you are somebody. You really, really are somebody. Okay, you are somebody. So behave like that, act like that, think like that. Okay, think like that. Behave like that, and it will really let you know that you are somebody. You are somebody. Next week, you don't want to miss what we have for you next week. I told you that summer shows are going to be awesome, awesome, awesomeness. So don't miss next week topic. Is going to be very awesome. And please continue to share the video, because I noticed that people watch the show even after we finish. So continue to share the video. Let it be a blessing to somebody. And please help us on our Instagram. Okay, so help us on our Instagram, Woman of Influence. So help us there. And YouTube, subscribe. And Facebook, Woman of Influence. Woman of Influence, please help us there. Like the page and share it with somebody. Let it be a blessing. Let it be a blessing. So next week we are talking about how not to reward your distractors. How not to, I love that. How not to reward your distractors. There's a lot of distraction all over. You can even be your own distractor. Next week, we're going to talk about how not to reward your distractors. Because if you are going somewhere, surely something will like to stop you. Something will like to distract you. Once you are going somewhere, oh my God, there's always going to be a lot of distraction, but you cannot reward them. So it means that whether they are there or not, you are going to make it, and you are going to be the powerful and the wonderful woman and the man of influence God has called you to be. So thank you so much for joining me today. Continue to share the video, tag your friends to come in. Our summer shows is going to be awesome, awesome, and you don't want to miss any one of the shows. So thank you so much, and I will meet you here again same time next week Tuesday. Just go out there and be the powerful and the wonderful, wonderful woman of influence God have called you to be. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now. Bye.
Thank you for taking time out to join us today. We pray that today's discussion will encourage and help you moving forward as a man or woman of influence. We look forward to seeing you next week as we explore another topic of interest. The preceding program is sponsored by the partners and friends of Women of Influence and Grace Place TV. For more information on the Women of Influence show, please visit our website at www.womenofinf.com or follow us on our various social media platforms. You can watch our past episodes on our Women of Influence YouTube channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have a question, comment, inquiry, or testimony, we would like to hear from you. Feel free to email us. This show will not be possible without the support of viewers like you. If you would like to partner with us or donate to the Women of Influence show, you may do so by any of the provided mediums. Thank you.
Women of influence. The glory of the Lord shine on you.